2nd, 2020, and this is your monthly market update for the city of Phoenix. I'm Dusti Martin with Platinum Living Realty, and let's just jump right into it. Our active listings in Phoenix are down 39.8% over this time last year, and our sold listings are up 13.9%. So that's good news for sellers, and for buyers, it just means you're going to have to be a little more on the ball when it comes to going to see and making offers on those homes that you are interested in. Early bird gets the worm. Our median sale price per square foot is up 7.7% over this time last year at $172.11. Our months of supply is actually down 47.2% over this time last year, which is a huge jump, and we are currently sitting at only 1.34 months of supply for the entire city of Phoenix. And that is a white hot seller's market. So like I said, if you're a buyer, don't waste any time getting out to see those homes, and most definitely don't fiddle around coming in with lowball offers, because chances are you're going to be in a multiple offer situation unless the home is overpriced. And then our median days on market is currently 39 days. In an average stable even market, it would be 90, and our median days on market is actually down 15.2% over this time last year. So with all that said, let's get into the numbers as they relate to price range. So like I said, overall, for all price ranges combined, we're at only 1.34 months of supply. But in the $0 to $100,000 price range, you're thinking condos, townhomes, that kind of thing, we're at 1.31 months of supply. Again, white hot. In the $100,000 to $200,000 price range, we're at 0.94 months of supply, so less than one. And again, screaming white hot. Do not fool around if you are out shopping. For the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, we're at 0.87, so even less than that. So, only 0.8 of a month, if you think about it that way. Month supply, again, still white hot. The $300,000 to $500,000 price range, you're at 1.36 month supply, again, still white hot. As we move into the $500,000 to $700,000 price range, we're at 2.18 months supply. So that's still a seller's market. It's still pretty strong, but it's not as crazy and as insane as the lower price points. As we get to the $700,000 to $1 million, we're at the 3.1 month supply mark. So we're trending towards an even stable market, but still slightly a seller's market. And then once we get to the $1 million to $3 million price range, we're at a 7-month supply. So that's no longer a seller's market. That is an even stable market. Anything 8 months or more is considered a buyer's market. So you're close to being a buyer's market, but not as much. You're not quite there. This time last year, we were at a 6.7 month supply for that price range last year. So our supply has actually increased. So it's probably because home values have gone up, and more people can now afford to get out from under those higher end homes. And so there's more of them to choose from. And then once we get to the $3 million price range, we're at a 29-month supply, which is about the same as Scottsdale. The unfortunate thing is we don't have data for Phoenix for over the $3 million mark from last year, and that's because there simply weren't enough of them on the market to even calculate a supply and demand, because there was only 19 of them this time last year. This year there's 29 and more buyers, and there's actually some sales to record and to calculate a number, where this time last year we had some on the market, but they weren't really selling, so there are not enough of them were selling, so there was really no way to gauge how that went down last year. So that's the unfortunate thing, is we don't really have any reliable data for that price range. But like I said, for the vast majority of Phoenix, you are still in a white hot seller's market, especially if you are under the $1 million mark. So like I said, it is a great time if you're thinking of selling and want to know what your home might go for with today's buyers in today's market, and would like me to calculate it for your zip code, or more specifically your exact neighborhood, which is how you should always do it, not just a general what the city is going for. let me know. My number is 480-717-9405. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.